Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So an insider claims Shannon Sharpe will never return to ESPN. He's done. Stick a fork in him. He's done. And see, this is the issue. This is the problem. When you are a man of advanced age, you're heading on 60, you are an older man, and you're still trying to be young. First, he had that little stunt on Instagram where he ended up going live while he was getting busy. That was strike one. He kept his job. Everybody thought, okay, he's in big trouble, but they gave him a chance, whatever. Now, fast forward a few months later, and you are in more trouble, even bigger trouble, talking about you are going to choke a woman and all this craziness, and she's trying to extort the man. Yeah, your time at ESPN is over. And this is a life lesson. All it takes is for one chick to come out crying wolf, and it's a wrap. This is why you got to be very selective, man. When it comes to women, you got to be very selective. And he is a selective person. He's always talking about he don't go just for anything. He's always talking about these things. When it comes to women, he's not easy. He don't just jump on anything. So the same man who said this or made that statement end up with an OnlyFans model, and she was only 19? Like, what are we doing? So you jeopardize all that you built, your career, money, your reputation. You jeopardize your well-being for a 19-year-old thought? Come on, bro. What are we doing? And this is a life lesson to everybody out there. I don't care where you are in life, whether you're famous, rich, or not, doesn't matter. This is a life lesson, man. You gotta be very careful with your decisions, man. You gotta choose wisely, especially when you are somebody who of a higher status and you have a lot to lose. I'm still shocked. Like, this man is always talking about, life lessons and situations he had with women in the past when he was younger. And obviously he learned from all those situations. So how do you end up in this situation? And you got to be a dummy to be on the phone talking about, I'm going to choke somebody. You got to be a dummy to be on the phone talking like that, knowing there's a chance, there's a possibility she could be recording what we're talking about. And we're in 2025. Everybody's trying to find a way to get some money. Hence why a chick would be on OnlyFans, right? She's trying to get some fast cash. So if she could extort you, come on, what you think she's gonna do? Oh, you don't want to pay me anymore? You don't want to deal with me anymore? Okay, I got you. I already built a case on you. I got recordings. I'm a snow bunny. Come on, man. You don't put yourself in this position, man, in these situations. You don't. And nobody's going to stand with him. You think Stephen A. Smith is going to stand with him? No. Stephen A. Smith is not going to stand with him. Stephen A. Smith is about Stephen A. Smith. And he just got his $100 million contract. Shannon Sharpe is on his own. Point blank, period. You are on your own. Good luck, man. Nobody's going to stand with him. I'm telling you this. Everybody's about self. That's just the way it is. When these type of situation and incidents occurs, everybody's trying to stay clean. I don't want to attach my name to that situation. So nobody's trying to speak up for you. Even if they know you are a man of character, don't matter. You got to fight this on your own, man. But you should not have been in this situation in the first place. Why are you dealing with a OnlyFans model? A 19-year-old. You are in your 50s. Come on, dog. You couldn't have found somebody who's in the 30s, 40s. If you like younger women, if you are in your 50s, 40s is still young. 40s ain't old. 30s, that's twice as young. Even a woman in her late 20s. But you chose to get with a 19-year-old. And I could see if you got with a 19-year-old and it was a one-off. Okay, we had a one-night stand. I tore that thing up. I kept it moving. Gave her a little bread. That's that. You're good. But you continuously dealt with her for months and months and months, for 2 years to be exact. Come on, man. What are we doing? Like I said, if you watch Shannon Sharpe and you pay attention, he's an older person, who still tries to be in the now. He tries to be young. He still behaves young at times. He's trying to hold on to his youth, basically. He tries to hold on to youthfulness. But at some point, you got to grow up, man. You got to act your age, man. You shouldn't be trying to relive your 20s and teens when you're in your 50s. Come on, you got to grow up, bro. So trying to be young, be in the now, is what placed him in this situation. And bad decisions. That 19-year-old thought should have been a one-off. I smashed it, gave her some bread, peace out. Literally, that should have been the situation. These OnlyFans chicks, they ain't no good, man. If a chick is willing to sell her box and show a body online to the world, clearly she's of low value. That's obvious. She's of low value. Come on, dude. So now you basically threw your career away because you got fired from Fox. That situation went sour, not because of your fault, more so Skip Bayless, but that went south. Stephen A. Smith brought you over to ESPN. You was over there doing your thing, shining like the sun, doing your thing. And now you fall out because of some thought? Where are you going to go next? Because those are the two major networks, Fox and ESPN. And obviously you got fired from Fox. Now you have this situation. And prior to all that, you was on CBS Sports. So what next? This is a tragic ending. Fox, ESPN. So the man is basically done. I mean, he have his YouTube, but man, this is a life lesson to all you dudes out there, man. Don't ever put no woman before your money. And I'm not saying he placed her before his money. He indirectly did, because you know she's a OnlyFans model. You know she's about the money. I want $25K per cheeks. All these things is like, okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna deal with her. I smash it the one time we meet, and that's it. I'm done. I'm good. But you're dealing with a 19-year-old for 2 years, and she's an OnlyFans model, so she's only about the money. If you wasn't Shannon Sharpe and you didn't have a bag, would she mess with you? No. She's 19, you're 56. The only exception is the money. Oh, he's paid. He has money. That's the reason why she does OnlyFans. It's to make money. So now when you don't want to mess with her, you don't want to deal with her anymore. I'm done with you. You tell her I'm done with you. Now she's going to try to destroy you. That's the only option in her mind. I'm going to ruin your career. And in the process, I'm trying to get $50 million. So now you have a ESPN source suggest that Shannon Sharpe is possibly already banned from the network and is likely to never return. You saw in Lion King when Scar told Simba, never return. This is that situation, man. And once again, man, you saw the situation with Jonathan Majors. You know when these women decide they want to lie on you, especially if she's a snow bunny, you are going to be fighting an uphill battle. That's just what it is. When these snow bunny cries wolf, oh, he abused me, he was abusive, or me, whatever they want to say, you will be fighting for your life, literally. And with knowing all this, you still put yourself in that position that you're on the phone talking about being abusive and choking her? What are you doing? You have Shannon Sharpe going live talking about the whole situation is a shakedown. Shakedown or not, you shouldn't have been in this situation in the first place based on the actions and your decisions, man. You should not have been in this situation where some young chick could be out here trying to sue you for $50 million, destroying your career, your reputation. You should not have been in this situation. So it would not have been a shakedown if you made better decisions, man. And this is not his first incident or situation. He had a domestic violence situation, allegation back in 2010. And the woman filed a restraining order against him. So you already had past issues. Even if you are innocent, you had past issues, man. So that makes it even more damaging when you have a past history of somebody saying you did this and that, even if you're innocent. And now you have this situation. And in these cases, right, they're going to look at all the issues, your past history, all your past allegations. This happened, this transpired. They're going to look at your entire history of allegations, accusations. Some woman filed a restraining order against you. They're going to use all this to nail you to the cross. That's just the way it is. No matter if you was found innocent, The fact is, they're going to always look at your history. That's just the way it works. So all the issues you had with women in the past, prior, it's all going to come back to haunt you in this current situation. In this case, I think his time at ESPN is definitely over. It's up. What a way to go out, man. The man trajectory was going up. The man is going up like a rocket. And you're going to lose a lot of your stuff because of some young thought? Come on, dog. Imagine losing everything you have built over some cookie. That is crazy. Just think about it. You have worked so hard to build all this asset, resources, built up your name, all this, and you lose that in a snap over a OnlyFans thought saying, oh, he abused me. That's crazy. So the man went from CBS Sports to FS1 with Skip Bayless to ESPN with Stephen A. Smith. And now what? So all the major sports network he's already worked on or he's worked for. What now? What now? I mean, yeah, he could always do his YouTube thing, I guess, but now a lot of brands and sponsors you're going to lose a lot of money, brand deals, sponsors, partnership. Nobody's going to want to touch you now. So this chick really threw a monkey wrench in this whole situation. That's crazy. But we're going to see how this all plays out, man. This is crazy. What a way to go out, man. You built yourself up, built up your career, your name, all the things you built up your YouTube channel. You put yourself in position to make a lot of money, partnerships, brand deals, and in the blink, at the snap of a finger, you are on the verge of losing it all because a OnlyFans thought accuse you of abuse and battery. This is crazy, man. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.